All right, we're live. Heading down the driveway, heading out on day 272. I have 652 miles done when I get done walking today. ACR is first this morning. Good morning to you, ACR. How are you this morning? Malice is here. Kane is here. Mike Holmes. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Monday morning. What is it, May 11th, I think? Yeah, it is the 11th. How is everybody doing today? Sirens are going off. They're coming to get me. It is a beautiful morning here in Georgia. Back's killing you for no reason. My Mother's Day was a pretty good day. Got quite a bit of stuff done around the house. Talked to Mama Hustled yesterday for a little while. In a 40-minute conversation, she told me about the book that she was reading 3 times. Read me the entire thing like it was something she hadn't told me at all. So, you got nothing for Mother's Day? Oh, man. Not even some toxic farts. There's Rainy. Good morning, Rainy. How are you this morning? Heading out. Day 272. 652 miles when I'm all done today. Mountaintop is here. Good morning. So, doesn't look like I'm getting the big algorithm hit, at least not yet. Saturday, I think it was Saturday, yeah. I had almost 16,000 views on my live stream. Yeah, out of a bunch. So, dark horse, I don't know. Mouse, what are you saying about your teeth, dude? Sounds like you're confused. I'm confused. We're all confused. Talking about bad pain. Okay. Context is everything. Yes, it is. Matt, good morning. Billy's here. Good morning to you. Ainley, how you? That's a weird name. Sorry. Maybe I am getting fed into the algorithm this morning. Dury. Okay. Outlandish Nomads here. I'm sorry, I must have missed you popping in. Good morning. There he is. Good morning to you. Lance, how you doing this morning? Sunrise, how are you? One Punch. Good morning, Arizona. I'm in Georgia. Good to see you this morning. Good morning. So I'm at the beginning of my walk. I walk every single day, 272 days in a row now. I'll be up to 652 miles when I get all done. There's Wild West Nomad. Good morning to you. Both the nomads are here today. Good to see you today. Mr. and Mrs. Nomad. I did listen, Mike, by the way, I did listen to a little bit of the replay from yesterday. And yeah, that was definitely stomach growling noises. And I also didn't realize how loud my footsteps were. So I moved the microphone to mid-body. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better today. So Nassine from Romania, welcome in. You found my old friend on another live this morning? Okay. Wild West, I'm doing good. Yeah, you definitely heard something. Yeah, I scrolled to the part where I knew we were talking about it, and I did not realize that my footsteps were so damn loud. First off, okay, you haven't read my response to your email, Greta. How you doing today? Good to see you this morning, Kid Stardust. I did not watch any fight, so Boss Man says hello. Says you have to send me back when you're done. I will. Interdimensional, old guy, that would mean you're, how old are you, interdimensional? John's Arsenal, how you doing today? Good to see you this morning. I made Mountaintop a mod yesterday, Malice. I needed some help yesterday. I was getting swamped yesterday, so yes. Izzy, how are you? How old? I'm 66. Colby, thank you for the message. I don't have any problem with, I like people. As long as they're good people, I like them. I don't care where you're from. Magic, how are you? From Belgium. I had a good friend that was from Belgium when I was in the Air Force. He moved here when he was 5 or 6 years old, I think. Okay, Rainey, that's cool. The boys made you a good, big deal for Mother's Day. Fantastic. Fantastic. Everybody hit that like button if you forgot to, or you just haven't done it yet. I would appreciate it. Weekdays I'll be more back up, but I will crawl out of holes to whack some trolls. There you go. Okay, Magic, I don't know where that is. I said my friend was from Belgium, but that's really about all I knew about it. So, hello from the Philippines. Far is sending a star. Well, thank you, Far. Cook, good morning. You have a great day too. All the new people in here. My name's Dave. I walk every day. This is my 272nd day in a row of being out on a walk every single day. And I'm up to, I'll be at 652 miles when I get home today. I've been walking 3 miles a day lately. I'm headed to a full year of walking and 1,000 miles. So you remember Rainy and everyone? Okay. You've been here since day 60? All right. And 112 days, 212 days. That's pretty good. Legend, how you doing today? Sincerely, Lily. How are you? Oh, do a backflip. Ha ha, nope. Legend, what's that flag you're sending me here? I can't. First off, the screen's so small, I can't see it. You send it one more time, we're going to time you out. Yeah, I already did 3 front flips, so we're done with that. So you heard an owl outside your window this morning? Well, that's cool. That's cool. Let me turn the camera around. There's home sweet home. I'm gonna walk right on by. Amir. It's an Iranian flag. Okay. Looks like someone deleted it. Soft, I've been walking 3 miles and it takes me about an hour to walk. And then we just sit and chat for about an hour after that. So I live stream for about 2 hours. An hour, the first hour of that is a walk. So, man, people with all this damn trash really irritating the crap out of me. I just cleaned it up less than a week ago, and there's all kinds of crap laying there again. Good thing I cleaned it up a week ago. It looked twice as bad if I didn't. All right. Gonna be nice and not say anything. Good. Soft, we'll see you later. Oh, about the litter bugs. Yeah, well, look at that. I mean, someone just threw their whole trash bag out here. There's trash cans everywhere. Trash cans absolutely everywhere. And give a hoot, don't pollute. There you go, Mike. Absolutely, Far. Absolutely. It's just kind of frustrating and irritating, especially when they throw it in my yard. If your legato is Lanato, try Ingve gummies. Oh yeah, it definitely does, Kane. Definitely does. Well, that's why I try to keep my front yard cleaned up. It's a perfect opportunity. Oh shit, I just walked through a spider web. Oh, I hate that. I got damn spider webs all over my face. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, I try to keep my yard cleaned up there by the woods, because if I don't, people see trash there, and just like in Alice's restaurant, it's easier to add more to it than clean up the stuff that's there. So cardio endurance is awesome. Thank you, Zone. Yeah, spiderweb does beat walking in dog shit, that's for sure. You doing Zone 2? I love your accent, by the way. Where are you from? I'm from Ohio, but I live in Georgia right now. So there it is, the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge. Yeah, walking through, yeah, absolutely, it's a nightmare. You can feel it on you, but you can't see it. Yeah. Mateo, you got a question? Ask away, Mateo. What's it like in Georgia? Well, you can kind of see. It's nice. Boy. Free frogs, how you doing today? If I answer your question right, what, Mateo? Butters, I do watch some. Yeah, I don't really binge watch much, but okay. What is water without water? It's nothing. So, out and about with M&D. Good morning to you. Ghostface, good morning to you. Free frogs, all kinds of questions there. I'm doing well. You're going to donate? Yeah, okay. Well, all right, Mateo. Where am I? I am in Georgia. I am 100 miles south of Atlanta, Georgia. Is there an average park here? Yes. I'm getting ready to walk through a little park. And I'm walking toward another park. And then we're going to come walking back to this park again. So there are a lot of parks here. Yes, the Wackatroll 9000. Doesn't seem like I'm getting all the views I was the other day, but definitely getting a bunch of new people. There's Paul. Good morning, Paul. Yeah, I was blow him up. I might have missed you coming in earlier, Paul. No matter how old you get, the swings are so relaxing and fun. Absolutely. Maria, good morning to you. It's afternoon for you. All right, Mateo, we'll see you later. Good morning. Good morning. I'm seeing some new people out here on the trail this morning. Some people I've never seen before. You miss going high and jumping off the swing into the sand. Yeah. Shivam, how are you doing today? Dry water. That's what you get when water doesn't have any water. Good morning. Who was that comedian that said that they bought powdered water one time and they didn't know what to add to it? Heading to Wyoming and Nebraska. All right, Outlandish. Well, you drive safe, man. Be careful out there. Watch out for them 2- and 4-wheelers. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. I got spider webs on my phone. Uh, out and about, M&D, sending all the gifts. Thank you so much. Yeah, watch out for idiots. Oh my goodness, 37, 8, 9, 40. Gee whiz. 47, 49, 50. My goodness. Mike, thank you very much. Don't get how you drink liquid death is the thing. How the drink. Stacking them deep. Absolutely. Water in a can. Is that what all it is? I have a can of water in my that I found in this house when I was renovating it. It's like military issue can of drinking water. Pool water. I think I've taken a couple sips of energy drinks, and that's about it. I just I can't see paying $3 and $4 for a can of, I don't know, caffeinated beverage. And the ones I've had, I don't even know what I've had, but I didn't really even care for the flavor a whole lot. So, janitor and a drum. Liquid death because it kills your thirst. There you go. Little green monsters, but my doctor said drinking one monster is like eating a sub with a Coke. Maria, energy drinks are really bad for you. That's what I've heard. Yeah, Paul, I've taken a few sips of a couple of different ones. I don't even know what they are. Maybe it was a monster, but yeah, it's just, I'll drink coffee. So, old enough to remember good cocaine. No energy drink can compete with that. You don't drink monsters anymore? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that they're definitely not good for you, but there's a lot of people that's all they drink, or that's what they drink. So I don't know. I don't know if they spike your heart rate hotter than death. A sauce that is made from Reaper peppers. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to do that either, Kane. That's another thing that just makes no sense to me. I eat because I enjoy eating. I enjoy tasting the food. I enjoy the pleasure of tasting good food. Why would I set my mouth on fire to do that? R2D2. Have an energy powder that you snort called Bump. Oh my God. And Bump Light. No, that wasn't the gate. It's still at the other end. I'm just now getting to the woods. Isn't that what they used to call a snort of cocaine? Give me a bump. Carolina Reaper's a God's way of smacking on the hand like you're a kid again. Oh, I'll see them on the way back. you want to wake up, just use smelling salts. Yep. All right, we are in the woods, moving along at a steady pace this morning. Bump is just a snort of coke. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, James, you're right. Yeah, there you go, Mike. That'll get you up out of bed quick. Never had any desire to do any substance. I limited myself. I mean, I tried a bunch of stuff, but yeah, there was a line. Maria, you haven't used any substances either? Your wife found 3 infused pre-rolls wrapped up in her blanket. Oh, wow. You would try a mushroom? You like weed, though? Yeah, I don't even do that anymore. It's just too much for me anymore. Orange Juice, how you doing today? Good to see you today. You lost them, she found them. Ray Ann, good morning to you. Welcome in. It has been a while, Orange Juice. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Michael Jackson or Elvis? I don't know. It depends on what mood I'd be in that day, who I wanted to listen to. Is weed legal there? I've heard it is in a lot of a lot of states it is. Here in Georgia, it is not. Tripped a couple months ago on acid. I think I like mushrooms more the older I get. I have never done any mushrooms, so I would not know. I've been around people that were doing mushrooms, and I think a lot of what they were doing was performative. Maybe not, but I mean, I've taken a lot of acid, and never did the stupid stuff they did. So let's just put it that way. I think they were just trying to brag how high they were. Jackson 5 or Michael himself? I don't know. Yeah, probably both, Gumby. And it would depend on my mood, what I wanted to listen to. A 12-hour trip's just too long these days. Absolutely, Mike. I ain't got time for that shit. I don't. There's no way. There's no way I would ever do acid again. You don't desire anything, Gumby. I don't. I wouldn't listen to either one of them, to be honest with you. If I saw a playlist, or if I saw, yeah, and saw those 2 names on it, I'd scroll right past it. As far as looks go, don't care either. You desire more cherry old fashions? Absolutely. Hopefully my phone holds up today, or the internet holds up today. I was having problems all day yesterday. It took me 3 tries to text my daughters something for Mother's Day. So we had 5 last night. Tried acid once when I was 23. I was seeing rainbows and dancing all around. I got lucky because some people have bad trips, I heard. Gumby, 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 Gumby. Enough with the X versus Y. You need more cowbell. Still running the fever. Yes, definitely more cowbell. Cowbell or wooden block, Gumby. Snare drum or a tom-tom, Gumby. Oak tree or pine tree, Gumby. There, are we even now? You need to see a little bit more. Okay. I don't know what you need to see. Laces versus Velcro. The triangle was the instrument your teacher gave you when you can't play anything. Yes, far, absolutely. I was in choir when I was in grade school, and I was actually asked to mouth the words. So, and I didn't even know what that meant. And then she had to explain it. Just pretend like you're singing. I'm like, oh, okay. To be or not to be. Boxers versus briefs. Guppy, good morning to you. You had lead triangle like Ed Grimley. I remember it. Ed Grimley, I must say. Mountaintop is at work today, having to run around with his boss, but his boss is cool, so at least that's what he's told me. 30-year-old versus a 31. There's a white squirrel out there in the field, right there next to the bench, burying some nuts that he will completely forget that he buried there. Yeah, Gumby, I'd definitely take Texas over California. Anyway, moving right along. My video I posted last night of the white squirrel up here on the gate definitely got a lot of hits last night. I was kind of surprised by that. Oh, and there goes the hip. The hip, hippity hop. Mike says Nevada over either of those two choices. So lucky it wasn't an attack squirrel. Absolutely. It was kind of cool seeing him that day. I remembered it yesterday, and I thought, yeah, I need to go ahead and post a clip of that. So the blonde squirrel came back far. All right, we are at the gate with no name. We are touching it and turning around, heading back. Got a little over a mile to go. We'll be up to 652 miles. Let's check the library. Someone checked out the map book, it looks like. Not much in here today. Nothing at all on the other shelf. Oh. Yeah, see, Gumby, you went and asked another one. Depends on how you prepare them. There you go. There you go, Mike. Ducky's here. Good morning, Ducky. How are you doing this morning? We just made the turnaround at the gate with no name, because I've been on a trail with a gate with no name. Felt good to get out of the rain. We got sunshine on the pine trees. My hip is absolutely killing me. Mike is making stuff. Good morning, Mims. We didn't even have to send out the quack quack calls this morning for you, Ducky. That's good. I am definitely glad that you caught Cal yesterday. And are you going to take Cal to the vet today? Mims, you doing good today? How's that whole medicine thing working out for you? Is that getting better? She's going today? Okay, good. Oh, just hurting like hell. Ducky the cat snatcher. Gumby, listen, okay, I'm gonna time you out for about 5 minutes, and maybe you'll learn your lesson. It's leveling out pretty quick. That's good. Dragon, how you doing this morning? All damn times. Thanks for checking, Dave. Absolutely, Mike. Sounded like a very uncomfortable situation, to put it mildly. I'm trying to be nice. I would not want to go through that at all. Gumby versus Dave. Looks like Dave won. Yes. Dragon, you doing good? I know he was having fun, but I was getting tired of it. It's my freaking channel. Let's just see. I got a little smile on my face. That's fine. But I only timed him out for 5 minutes, so he can come back. But if he comes back with a question, we're going to be singing na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Get off my freaking lawn. Far, it makes you sad. I'm sorry, Far. It is nice weather here. Yes, it's about 65, heading up in the 80s today. You have a great day. Yeah, we're supposed to be in the 90s next Sunday. Be the first 90s, I think, that we've seen. Right now, I think Sunday they're saying 93 here. So, your Mother's Day was good? All good, Far. Glad you had a good Mother's Day. I called my mother yesterday, talked to her for about 40 minutes, somewhere around there. And yeah, definitely good to talk to Mom. Only 57 for you, Dragon. Still not a fan of the fanny pack. They didn't name it appropriately, Mike. Made New York strips for mothers. There you go. Steak and potatoes. All right. I actually went to cookout yesterday instead of fixing anything at home. Yes, naming things right is everything. What was that thing about the Chevy Nova? I guess they had to use a different name in Mexico for that car. You take care. Thurman is here. I was laughing on the phone with my mother-in-law so loud my husband rushed her off the phone. She's a hoot. Working the trades for a bit. And on my crew, if you're struggling to loosen a bolt or something needing strength, you got to grunt. Mike, you got to grunt. Yeah, there you go. Nova in Spanish means doesn't go. Nova. Nova was a girl on the Planet of the Apes, was it? Gamora guy, how you doing today? Good to see you today. Say you can't loosen the bolt, the crew will yell, try hitting with your damn purse. Yeah, yeah. Same thing on the golf course. If you leave a putt short, it's always you got to hit the damn ball, Nancy. Okay, your 8-pound sledge has on the head. It says my purse. That's cool. You didn't like Planet of the Apes? The human centipede. Oh my God. They should just whine at the first bolt. It's been on your list for years. I can say that I watched a little bit of it, but yeah, could not take it. Push it until you crap yourself or put some stank into it. Ew. Oh, Jesus. I keep stopping because usually when I stop, the pain gets a little bit better, but it doesn't seem to be working today. I will make it home. Cuttlefish and asparagus. Oh, goodness. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, the one.
Well, hopefully we see some deer this morning. I don't know. Don't have a lot of time left. Here comes a couple of the cushes. A new couple. And there's the rest. Good morning. Morning, guys. I did not throw them away. Whew. I'm gonna stop here for a second. Taking a couple deep breaths. Not for any particular reason, although it might help with the pain. See, I've wondered, you wonder who looked at asparagus and said that looks tasty. Yeah, I've wondered that about lobsters. Gumby, you're back. I'm not heartless at all. I just kind of got tired of all the questions. I see that comment, Rainey. I don't know if anything else might be invisible. Malice, you're watching Human Centipede right now, huh? Far, you're taking off. All right, Far, we'll see you later. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for participating so much in the chat this morning. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you again. Yes, can you smell that smell? That smell that's around you. Yes. Ooh, that smell. Oh, Jesus. Gumby, please, please don't make me be heartless again, as you say it. Your dad sings that when people fart. Melon, how you doing? With all the emojis. It is pretty early to be watching that kind of a movie, Malice. Kind of a twisted mind. All right. There we go. I think I have officially done what the old man do when they're in pain. I have walked it off. The job 1.25s. Gumby, I'm glad I'm making your rough patch a little brighter. Good, good, good. Malice, yeah, you can pause it. How about just turn it off and never watch it again? That's what I did when I watched a little bit of it. Maybe I've walked it off. I don't know. Not the hip's not quite as bad, but now the knee's starting to hurt. So.
Morning.
Good morning, Sue. How are you?
I'm running late.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You too. I watched very little of it, Melon. Very, very little of it. The Human Centipede, John's Arsenal. It is a very twisted movie. Gumby don't care who wins the NBA championship. Well, look who's here. Look who just brought a big smile to my face. Hi, Bren. Look at that. I got sunshine behind me and everything. And duck down a little bit and give me a halo. Bren, good to see you this morning. You'll rate it when you're done. Ronan, hello, how are you? Turn that around. You guys don't need to see some ugly old man. Nice to see that handsome face again. Thank you, Bren. You're too kind. Ronan, you're doing good? Good. You have a great day. There you go, mountaintop. That's blockhead behavior. Yeah, seems that way. You're going to give us a whole review, Malice, and you're going to the 3 favorite highlights, huh? Looks like a light bulb came on in my head. Boy, I wish. Melon, I told him I don't care who wins the NBA championship. I don't follow the NBA whatsoever. Have no interest in it at all. The only player I think I can name that plays in the NBA would be LeBron, and I don't even know for sure if he's even playing anymore, is he? And that's just because he's a household name. I could not tell you any other player in the NBA. Celtics dropped the ball because Tatum was injured. Oh, there you go. Tatum, he plays in the NBA. Don't talk about basketball. Okay. I follow the NFL. That's really about it. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. He plays with his son. Okay. It's not really a rule. The rules are don't talk politics or religion. Don't be a dickhead. But that's the rules. Yeah, we can talk. LeBron and his son Bronny are on the Lakers. Okay. Yeah, we can talk about Basketball Jones. Basketball Jones. I got a Basketball Jones. I got a Basketball Jones. Ooh. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Gosh, how you doing? Who's getting in trouble? And you don't talk about being a mod either. Bren, how you doing today, by the way? I've been kind of trying to keep up with the chat. It is definitely good to have you here today. Bren has been with me on this channel pretty much since the beginning. So, big fan of Bren. She's a couple hours behind me on time, so that's why she doesn't come into the stream a whole lot. Going to work late today? Okay. Saturday Note Live thing. I don't know what you're talking about, John. I'll be on for a little bit. I can't be on long. I have people coming to look at a horse, but I wanted to stop and say hello. All right, Josh. Appreciate you being here. You changed your name, Josh. Oh, yeah, Malice. Callie Love, how you doing? Okay. FedEx driver got the death penalty. Need to hydrate. Yes, I do. I've got some water sitting on my counter at home when I get back. Basketball Jones was not Saturday Night Live. It was Cheech and Chong. Well, they may have done it on Saturday Night Live, but I believe, well, I know that Cheech and Chong did it long before Saturday Night Live. There you go. My coffee is mostly water. I have a nice cup of water sitting there. It has already been boiled and poured over some coffee grounds. So it is some good water. Yeah, Cheech and Chong did Basketball Jones. I know I was like in elementary school, like 7th or 8th grade when I first heard that. So I know it was before Saturday Night Live. Boys got to lower the herd down too much. Work for me. Got too much on my mind. Yeah, there you go. Tennessee Blacksmith is here. Good morning. Old Sister Mary Elephant. Yeah, I was in Catholic elementary school too. So, good morning. Yeah, I was in Catholic school too. So, and we had Sister Mary Alice. And I remember when I was a kid thinking that she was old as hell. And then when I was an adult, I went back home and went to the festival there, and she was there. My mom pointed her out to me, and I don't know, I was in my probably mid-20s then, but yeah, she was definitely old as hell then. So yeah, Aunt was a nun. She left because she was gay. Plywood's here. Good morning, Plywood. Good to see you. Oh, damn. It's going to be a long walk today. No increase in distance, just a big increase in time. Sad sometimes to let go of things that you've had for a long time, but it's time for me now to change a little. Got too much going on. I understand that, Josh. You get to a point where you gotta let some stuff go. I'm about ready to stop, drop. I don't know about the rolling part, Mike. Rick Young, I have eaten insects before. Absolutely. Good morning. Yeah, if I do roll, yeah, definitely want to make sure it's going downhill toward my house. They say we eat 1,000 spiders in our sleep. I don't know about that. 1,000? I ate a cricket one time when I was in survival training. A live cricket. The key is you tear their legs off before you eat them. If they're live, you got to tear their legs off because otherwise they go spread eagle on you and halfway down your throat. So your girlfriend, kick your girlfriend out, Gumby. I have never eaten a dog, not that I'm aware of. I also ate a morning. I also, while I was in survival training, I ate a rabbit's eyeball. They gave us a rabbit to kill and prepare, and yes, everybody ate something a little bit different. from the rabbit. I got one of the eyeballs. It really wasn't too bad. It just once I actually got it, it was hard to bite because it just kind of, every time I tried to bite down, it just kind of squished to the other side of my mouth. But when I when I finally bit down into it, yeah, it was just real salty is all it was. I did not, Mike. I did not. I have had mountain oysters before, though. In Texas, I ate mountain oysters on purpose. I knew what they were. Actually, if you season something well enough, they're popular there. Yeah. Yeah, the old Rocky Mountain oysters. Yep. Don't do that on live stream. Okay, I won't. Yeah, we had, I think it was 8 people in our group, and they gave us like, I think it was 10 pounds of beef, so a bunch of vegetables, and a rabbit. And so, no more bull nads. Old guy hustles in the house, Aussie. Well, there you go. Old Alfredo style. There you go. Hey, Brent, I know I told you about Mike Holmes, the name right below yours, and his channel, and he does live streams from, he's a guitar player in a rock and roll band, and he does live streams from those. He did, actually this weekend, he did 2, one Friday night and one Saturday afternoon. Definitely subscribe to his channel and go over and check out his live streams. You got a show this weekend, Mike? Mike can't even walk. Oh, I'm having troubles walking, that's for sure. And Bren, someplace else you need to go, since you're not here a lot. Paul there in the chat, Paul T3788, he posted a Elvis picture in my community page, and oh, you heard him this weekend while you were walking? Okay, cool. Sylvester's a Friday, Irish pub on Saturday. Oh, you got 2 gigs again this weekend. I always dreamed to set foot on the North American continent. Maybe someday, Aussie. In Michigan, they had a testicle festival. Bram, but anyway, yeah, Paul posted a picture in my community page of Elvis, an Elvis impersonator. Go check out his channel. He's posted a whole bunch of Paul. You'll pop in and say hi this weekend. Okay. Paul, I like your comment. To the testicle festival. That's nuts, Plywood. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. If I could post 2 messages, 2 comments, I'd post both of those. But yeah, Paul's got a post on his page. He posted a whole bunch of drawing he's done, and you definitely want to go check that out. Paul is a very talented man with his drawing. So yeah, Aussie guy. I mean, there's just so much to see. I always thought that I would want to go to Australia as well. I mentioned it on this channel before. I watched a show from New Zealand, and New Zealand looks pretty awesome. I don't think it's going to happen in my life. I'm getting too old for that, but there's definitely a lot in both places to see. Callie, why'd I put my email in my bio so people can reach out to me? Oh, there you go, Mike. Oh, we're getting you some work. I don't know if you want it or not, but we're getting you some work. All right, we're going to. Yes, kindness to all. Walk that way, because that's home. You sold your carved Christmas ornaments and a few drawings. Okay. I think Mountaintop said he would be interested in purchasing some of your artwork. So he's got a new house he's getting ready to move into. Well, he will be soon. So he'll need some stuff to decorate it. Oh, goodness. Isn't it amazing, Bren? It is absolutely amazing. Look at that. I got mushrooms growing in my yard. Anybody know what kind of mushroom that is? I've been adding to my pile of debris a little bit at a time. Thank you, kindness to all. It is a nice area. Beautiful house next door. Cars do drive on the opposite side of the road in Australia, yes. Oh my God. There's the door. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. The old guy that could. I think I can. I think I can. Death cap mushrooms. Yeah, he is a fun guy. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Malice. And Ducky, thank you. Do I do my own lawn? Yes, I cut my own grass with a 22-inch push mower. Just a few more days. Mountaintop. Just a few more days. All right, let me get the transfer done here. You're getting in that no diving early, huh? The microphone. Someone asked me one time if that was a turntable. And went down to Georgia looking for some coffee to steal. Eight by 10 frame selfie of you in the wall, huh? He was in a bind, so he had to grind some coffee that will make you squeal. I like that, kindness. That's pretty good. Someone asked me the other day about me coming home and grabbing a cup of coffee and just drinking it. And I mentioned it yesterday. The coffee is lukewarm. I make it right before I go on a walk. That way I just don't have to make it when I get back. And I kind of like it that way right after the walk. So I don't want to drink a piping hot cup of coffee right away after the walk. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, get this phone charged, plugged into the charger. And I'm going to go dive in the porcelain pool. Check the water level anyway, so y'all hang on just a second. I see you now, Panda. Okay, keep an eye on the ceiling. Make sure the ceiling's doing okay. I'll be right back. All right, I told you I'd be right back. Oh, goodness, I'm in pain. Panda, my panda. I definitely needed to do that. Whew. My back teeth were floating. You combine both walk and getting coffee. Tidy bowl man, look out. You'd say, I got a coffee maker, so that's no problem, mountaintop. Daddy Pig, my walk was very good. Sorry about that. I had to catch up with the chat a little bit. Back's killing you. You'll watch The Human Centipede later. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it. Watch Harold and Maude instead. Much better movie. Is Lester here? Too tired to watch and do YouTube. You eating some chicken salad on a break, Panda? All right. Panda, I forwarded you the link to Mike's live the other night, and then I ended up falling asleep. But I came back, and it was just in a loop, continuous loop. His phone had died, I guess. But anyway, sorry I missed you. Aussie guy, I am a Christian, yes. Yeah, I saw that you had gone in there because I was able to go. I was able to go back in the chat and look at the chat, and I saw that you had popped in there. But yeah, I must have dozed off. So kindness, you were there too. You watched Mike's stream and had the lighter in there. I did not get to see the whole show. I fell asleep at the end. Yeah, it, your battery must have lasted the whole show because yeah, there was just people standing around talking in the loop. Mike moves like Jagger. Do you agree with that, Mike? Yeah, I had gone during the afternoon, or during that live stream on Saturday. I'd gone for a walk, and I was hurting when I got home. And I'd walked 4 miles that day, and I sat down on the bed when I got back, and I just dozed off. It was a shorter show, yeah. Moved like Frankenstein. The rhythm section is tight. Nice dynamic changes throughout. Okay, cool. You couldn't find any cute mothers this weekend. Rainy's here too, Lester, so she's been in here as well. I don't think she said that she's leaving. Look who else is here. Lester Bren's here. Took till mid-second set to wake up the crowd. Yeah, yeah. On Saturday's show.
Cali, I did all kinds of stuff, mostly like home improvement type stuff. I've fixed up a bunch of different houses throughout the years. I worked for about 10 years at Lowe's, was in contractor sales at Lowe's, and then the last jobs I had for about the last 3 or 4 years, I was a kitchen and bath designer. So, yeah, Zelda Panda is now um, Panda. If you're still here, put your channel name in there. Yeah. There you go. Breda's Fire Oracles. There you go. You think you need to do some Angus Young moves? There. Guppy. All right. By the end of the show, they were all hooting and hollering. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, Lester, you keep missing Mike's shows. There's always some girls up there dancing right in front of the camera and we can't see the band, but you'd probably enjoy that. The walls was a shaking. Mike's thighs were a quaking. Yeah, Brand Lester still gets in trouble all the time. I don't think Panda's been doing a lot of live streaming lately. I know she was sick for a while and she's been working a bunch, so I don't think she's done a live stream in a while, but she said she had some in the plans. Mike is a rocker. The name of his channel is Demonetized at Mike Holmes. Saving up for a 12 string. He's John, he has a whole bunch of videos on his channel. So she's like Olivia Newton-John meets Melissa McCarthy. You just got that kitty cow to eat some treats from your hand. Cool, Ducky. Oh, cool. You and Billy are going to start an acoustic act? Cool, cool, cool. William Lamont, how are you doing today? Oh, Bren, Ducky just had a cat that, a feral that got hit by a car, and she thought it did not make it, but it ended up coming back. So she's going to take it to she trapped it in a cage yesterday, and she's going to take it to the vet today. You blew Ducky's page up the other day with likes and comments. Cool, Bren. Cool. It's a good page to blow up. Mysterious, how you doing? You just joined? Well, welcome in. Ducky is a sweetheart, isn't she? Did Rainey say she was checking out? She was going to take off? You're watching a spider on its back. Gamer boy, it's just cigar. It's a filtered cigar. Absolutely glad to see Cal's all right. You're here? Okay. Hadn't seen a comment from you, and Lester was wondering if you were even here, so. And Billy, well, that's fine. I mean, if I understand y'all. I understand y'all. He found some clove cigars yesterday, Mountaintop. Don't start smoking them again. He looks like he's giving up. He may flip him over. Billy's here too. Okay. All right, Billy. Can't smoke cigars anymore. It's a gateway drug to fun. Yeah. Stranger danger, how you doing? Rayanne is still here. We've got a lot of people still here. 21 people showing up on my end. 53 likes. You guys are amazing. Too kind to me. Cheryl, how you doing? I'm doing very well today. I just got back from my walk about 20 minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. 272 days in a row of walking, and I'm up to 652 miles now. So you flipped him back over, he waved, gave you the finger, and ran off, huh? Possum, hello, how are you? So it seems like I pretty much have a regular crowd in here. And I wanted to ask everybody, it's come up a couple times recently. All right, Ozzy. Yeah, Colonel Sanders is in the house. Up and down, huh, Ray? Yeah, I understand that. It's come up a couple times recently, and people have asked me if I had a Cash App. And I don't. I do have a Cash App, but I don't have it linked to my channel. And I asked someone yesterday if what they thought of me adding it to my channel. And they actually said, yeah, go ahead. But they also suggested another thing. And I'm thinking of just adding the other thing, the buy me a coffee. And I'm not going to be on here. I'm not going to be on here begging for money. I'm not going to post my Cash App in a banner or anything like that, or even to buy me a coffee. The link will be in the description. I know that some people don't like to give money or give donations through YouTube because YouTube takes 30% of them. But I'm thinking about doing the buy me a coffee thing because they don't take anywhere near that amount of money. So I'm thinking about just doing that, to buy me a coffee. What do y'all think about that? Let me know what y'all think about that. Cheryl, thank you for the 100. Bryn, thank you for that sunshine. I appreciate that as well. I have not seen the FedEx driver case. Protect the 11 herbs and spices. You did inhale. Russ Swanson, how you doing? You'll buy me a Red Bull? Oh, Aussie guy, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm doing this because I thoroughly enjoy it. I mean, doing the live streams, doing the videos, I thoroughly enjoy it. It has definitely helped me with my life. Um, but while I'm doing it, no harm in making a little bit of money. I'm making a little bit off of YouTube, like a little over $100 a month. So, but anyway, he's a sick man. He got the death penalty. All right, makes sense. 30%. I've never even heard of that, Zelda. You'll send me a cup, buy me a sandwich. I need me a woman so I can just tell her, make me a sandwich. You think I should? Rayanne? You got another 2 loads of stuff this weekend donated. Lester, you need to start selling some of that stuff. I think I'm gonna put it on there. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna promote it a whole bunch, but it'll just be something, that'll be there. There'll be a link for it in the description, and that'll be it. So people have asked me if I have Cash App, and oh yeah, the IRS definitely gets their share. Of course they do. Mod promote it for me. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be like the homeless guys, and nothing against them, but there's some of them that are pretty obnoxious. And I mean, there's one guy for some reason. I mean, he's got like 20,000 subscribers on his channel, but all he does, he sits there and it's his live streams are just his computer screen, and the chat will go through, and it's just him sitting there complaining that nobody's donating any money. But somehow he's got like 20,000 subscribers. I have no idea how. So GTM, bye bye. The night bot. Yeah, I've thought about that as well, Bren. Oh, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, I started looking at several of them, and there's that one called, it's Kofe, Kofi, and I've seen people use that before, but that just seems weird. I mean, why not just use an app that's called Buy Me a Coffee? Yeah, it lets you send donations. It's not actually a coffee. Don't like to beg. Yeah, I'm not going to beg for money. I mean, I'm not going to sit on here and say, oh, my Cash App's in the link in the description. Please donate. But that one guy, I mean, that's all he does is sit there and complain. He shows his chat, and all he does is just complain that nobody's donated any money today. I've been live for 5 hours now, and nobody's donated any money yet. Yeah, you're right, Aussie guy. Dan the man from Romania. Like number 56. Thank you, Dan. Good to see you today. Oh, okay, Ducky. I'll do a little bit. It's no. I'm not desperate for money or anything. So, but I just wanted to add it because people have asked about it. So, um, I'm gonna do some research on it over the next week or so. Yeah, it's just a bonus, Callie. Absolutely, it's not. Mr. Carter, how you doing today? Good to see you today. How about them Bears? How about them Bengals? John's Arsenal, I think you can donate anything on it. And that's what, I haven't looked into it a whole lot yet. I think you can donate, you know, $1 if you want. So raw steak, mushroom, and tomato juice on your nightstand from last night. Going to eat the steak. All right, Lester. It'd be a fun way for chat to interact with me. Yeah. Scallop potatoes too, huh? It's whatever you want to donate, no certain amount. Yeah. You thought of Sergeant Carter? Of course you did, Mike. Oh, that's what they do all the time, Mr. Carter. That steak smells funny. I'll bet it does, Lester. I wouldn't eat it. Now, Mr. Carter came on last year during football season, and of course, I was wearing a lot of my Bengals gear back then. So yeah, used to give me a hard time. And when the Bears got lucky and beat the Bengals, we're gonna have better defense this year. That's for sure. Buck Fuddy, how you doing? Interesting name there, Buck Fuddy, especially with that profile picture. I can barely see it. It's real small, but there you go, Mike. Go Steelers. Oh, I don't like you already, Buck Fuddy. Even if you were the reverse, I wouldn't even like you. I have euros from my mom, for example, and thought to send it to you so you can forward to Brita because we trust you. She has a Cash App or PayPal or something on her account, so. You play rugby in Australia mostly. Rugby's kind of cool sport to watch. I don't understand the rules because I've never really tried to understand them. It's not, you know, it's not something you see a whole lot. PA, born and raised, got to rep the bird. Well, I understand that. I'm born in Ohio, just 50 miles north of Cincinnati, so been a Bengals fan for a long time. And poor old Paul, still a Cleveland Browns fan. And Mike's in Baltimore, so we've got the whole AFC North represented here. Women's rugby seems rougher than football. Rugby is tough. It is. Oh, look at that. Guppy. Guppy with the rabbit ears. Cat ears. Cat ears. Deva, how you doing? We'll see you in about 24 hours. Kings Island is still there, Russell. It absolutely is. Oh, there you go. Daddy Pig just watched the end of the stream. They say the grass doesn't get wet at night, but it do. U.S. won 2 gold medals in rugby back in the 1920s. Wow. That's a long time ago. Your mom, well, I'm sorry that your mom passed, Zelda, but she left some euros that you can send. Animal Drive. They take the psychopath. There you go, Animal Drive. That's a good one. Jen Tam, how you doing today? The Nirvana cover was great. They do a lot of good covers. I like their cover of Sweet Emotion, and they do a good job on War Pigs. Those are 2 of my favorites that they do. Still got to pick up your yard sale. You haven't done it yet. All right, Animal Drive. Philippa Flop. Singing puns because they're fun. Boop. Big Mango, how you doing? Kurt Cobain came to your town back in 1992. You were hoping someone would steal it all. I think they did Santeria. Billy. Everybody hit that like button in case you forgot. Lester. I think they did Santeria on Saturday. Lester does still have jokes, absolutely. Lester's always in trouble. Hasn't changed a thing. So I did not serve in Vietnam. I was too young for Vietnam. Vietnam War ended when I was 14 years old, so. Dave Grohl was born there. Where you're at, Paul? You recall teasing Santeria? Lester, you always forget. Yeah, I know, Lester. I know you do. He teased it, then played Can't Get Enough of Your Love. Okay. I forget what song it is now. Oh, Give Me Three Steps. When you start playing that, when you guys start that out, I always think it's another song, and I can't place what the other song is. But every time you start playing Give Me Three Steps, I think that other song's coming up. And, yeah. Callie, if I was too young for Vietnam, I was definitely too young for Korea. I wasn't even born yet when Korean War ended. All right, Zelda, that's fine. That's fine. Just whatever you can do. Mike, I'd love to see you in between a couple songs when you get a little break in there and you all just kind of Mississippi Queen. Yep. Yep, that's what I think of. Yep. There you go, Mike. That's it. Wife's been taking care of things. Yeah, the Vietnam War ended. I was 14, 15 years old when the Vietnam War ended, but Korea ended in the 50s, and I wasn't born until 1960. So Lester wants to know if he's in the corner yet. I think that, Mike, in between one of the songs, you just need to just start ripping on the guitar. Just do a big ass guitar solo, or I mean a short one, but just freaking jam on that guitar. I want to hear it, man. I know you guys tease the Doors all the time, doing a Doors song. Aussie guy, I served from 1981 until 19 active duty till 87. I was in the National Guard until 1990. So the first Gulf War started shortly after I left the Air National Guard. I got a letter from the government telling me all the things I needed to have in line in case I got recalled, but I never did get recalled. So you got me? Okay. I'd love to hear it, Mike. Love to hear it. I don't care what song it is. Just start ripping. Some Stevie Ray Vaughan or something, you know? Mountaintop, you second that? Yeah. Maybe a little Eruption. That would be cool as well. That'd definitely get the crowd going if you broke into Eruption. Some Gary Moore. Yep. Still got the blues. Just insane. How you doing? Mike's gear is cooked. If it endless nameless. I can't read your name, but from Russia, hello. Callie. No, I did not serve in the American Civil War. That was a century before. You love your AM FM radio? Blessed Leo, hello, how are you? Eva sent a star. Thank you very much. Heinrich, give you some advice. Don't start smoking. Save your money and invest it. There you go. There's some advice. Eva, good day to you as well. The War of Independence. Yes, that's why I have that flag. That flag's so old that it's petrified into wood, so you remember fighting Barbary pirates. I don't have a favorite knife. Everybody leave a like, please. Everybody leave a like. We're up to 61. Let's see if we can match my age today. We got plenty of time to do it. Endless Nameless is a Nirvana song that was a hidden track, and it mostly just shredding. Oh, okay. Ask your opinion. Okay. Cool, Zelda. Yeah, not the Revolutionary War. I actually heard, oh my God, what's his name? Lead singer of, it was a cover of, I've been listening to that Cat Stevens Troubled song. I used it in one of my videos. And the guy from Pearl Jam, the lead singer of Pearl Jam, did a cover of that, an acoustic cover. Just him sitting there playing the guitar doing that. Your generation is the Afghanistan, Iraq generation, yeah. I was not there, Kyle, when they drafted the Constitution. Nope. Billy, you're taking off? Eddie Vedder, that's his name. Yeah, he did a cover of Trouble, the Cat Stevens song. It popped up in my feed the other day because I've been seeing that Trouble song so many times that, yeah. Callie, I hand carried the Declaration of Independence over to the King. Billy, we'll see you later. Mike was around when we discovered fire. Yeah, I took it over. I took the Declaration of Independence over to the King and said, "Here, put that in your pipe and smoke it. And by the way, your tea's floating out in the water." I'm going to go in and grab me another cup of coffee. You're 71. Who is older? Not me. You got me by 5 years, John. Pushing 120, huh? Well, there you go, John. Redox 23 is older than you. Pushing 120. You believe that? How about when they discovered the wheel? Yeah. The Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper. That's cool. Speaking of flags and 250th birthday of our country, I've got t-shirts available on my Redbubble page, link in the description. Captain Gigglefoot, well, I am cool then. You rolled the first Dolby. The founding fathers liked hemp and alcohol. Callie, nah, wasn't around then. I'm not quite that old. Captain Gigglefoot, you're hilarious. We'll give you 24 hours to eat your Hot Pockets that your mom just brought you. Did Ducky tell you all his secrets? You got a vintage U.S. map that shows the Philippines as part of the United States? Huh. Daniel, it's been a long time since we last seen you. Has it? Really, Daniel? All right, let's go get some coffee. For a year, Daniel? Oh, okay. You were around when I first started my channel? Put you guys right there. Don't fall over. Be careful. No dancing right now because you'll fall over if you start dancing. All right, fresh coffee. Whoop, whoop. What'd I miss? Will Pruitt, I'm not giving you the 13 original herbs and spices. I do like my coffee sweet. I like my coffee just like I like my women. Tan and sweet. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Yeah, the 13 spices is a secret. John Boy, how you doing? Still got to make your coffee with Harry Potter butter beer creamer. Really, Lester? Will Pruitt, we're fun? Well, good. Yeah, us old boomers, I'm speaking for me. There's a few other boomers in here, but us old boomers, we got to have some fun. Ain't got much time left. Might as well have some fun. Yeah, I think he might have finished off the Paris Hilton creamer. It's not very good, Lester. Have I been carbon dated yet? I just joined a dating site, and that's the name of it, carbon dating. Just kidding. Jazz Swinder, Joss Winder, how you doing today? From Punjab, India. Well, I'm in Georgia, United States of America. Not a boomer, I'm more like a bummer. Yeah. You miss getting into trouble by Rainey? You were being a wise guy, but that's all right, Ozzy. I'm starting to learn your sense of humor there. There you go. Yeah, like Han Solo. Absolutely. Lava turtle. Well, hello. How are you? My mountaintop, you're a banger. Live to 85, you'd be happy. My mom is 92, so. Costins. How you doing today? You're funny. Trying to get me to read that. Hot pockets are ready up in the kitchen. Your mom just told me. Jazz Winder, we don't talk politics here. 69 likes. I went right past my age and didn't even notice it. Uh, she lives with my sister, and she is home alone by herself all day. So my sister still works. So how many cigarettes do I smoke a day? Well, no more than, I don't know, about a pack a day. Lester, you like that number? Yes, absolutely. I'm showing 68. That's Mike's favorite number. So pepperoni or hot pockets or meatball hot pockets. More than likely vegetarian hot pockets, Mike. Amos, how you doing? I look tough? Come on over and you can find out how tough I am. Your lungs are in good shape. Smoked meat lasts forever. It does, yeah. Morning to you, Amos. Good to see you. Death. With a name like that, that I need to be more worried about you than worried about my smoking. Jim, I'm your favorite ethnic streamer. Well, good, good. My grandparents immigrated here from Hungary. They were gypsies. So is that my ethnicity? Stargazers, you have a great 420 day too. OG Kicks, how you doing today? No, I wouldn't, Tim. The Marlboro Man is dead. Rip Developer, how you doing? Holdren, how are you today? Go eat your Hot Pocket. Mom just told me that it's ready. I look Irish? Nope. Yes, I have drank some water. It's right there. You miss smoking sometimes? Yeah, I think I would definitely miss it if I quit. So I've never heard of an Alabama Hot Pocket. No. Did I cut the ankle monitor off, Paul? Yes. Damn, Rainey. Rainey, you're gonna beat poor Lester to death. Check out all the symbols that Rainey used, what she's gonna do to Lester. How to escape from the ancient history museum. Yeah, what was that movie that they did, and all the things in the museum came to life? I never watched it. I've seen several parts of it, but I enjoy smoking, Callie. That's the point. It's a habit. It's addictive. So it is a stimulant. Yes, it definitely is a stimulant. And at my age, I'll take all the stimulation I can get. So yeah, Lester's in big time trouble. Stuart with the 100. Thank you, Stuart. I appreciate that. You heard Rainy clear over there. Yeah. Did you see all those symbols that she's dropping? on Lester? Let me get Rainey's comments on a shirt. That might be a good shirt to have. Matter of fact, where is it? Well, let's see. There we go. I screenshotted so it may end up a t-shirt with the emojis and all. You'd buy one too. Callie, I don't want to get high. I don't want that much stimulation. I pieced Night at the Museum together from YouTube shorts and figured out the plot. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty easy to figure out the plot, so. Trills, how you doing? We'll know what happened, Lester. Absolutely. We'll definitely know it. Julie, how you doing? Good to see you today. Depends on sativa or indica if it's up or down. Zach Thornton, how you doing today? Good to see you today. Where am I at on charge? Doggy Yo, what's up, bro? You like hybrids, keeps the body guessing what's going to happen this time. Mr. Doggy is in the house. 72 likes. Gee whiz. When does the makeup tutorial begin? It's in the third hour. Not going to tell you when in the third hour. I'm going to keep you waiting. But it's in the third hour, and I'll start the makeup tutorial. I am enjoying my coffee. Yeah, Bren, we can actually see Doggy nowadays. It's not a figment of Ducky's imagination anymore. How late are you going into work today, Bren? It's nice that you're able to do that. Our Ducky was a little cuckoo. Zach, you're drinking a cup with me? Well, cheers to you. And Zach, definitely cheers to you and get busy living. You need to get to work? All right, Bren. Andro Audio. You'll be by tomorrow? Okay, Bren. How's the guy? You're drinking some tea? I think Mike's smoking some THC, so right after the smart sesh, or the fart sesh. Yeah. Bren, it's been a pleasure to have you here today. I'm definitely glad that you stopped by. And definitely been good to see you, twice in 1 week now. Love you, Bren. Thank you very much for coming by. I hope that I hope your day at work goes very, very smoothly for you today. So, 100 proof and 99% THC. Just some rolled up news. Now, Doggy, Rainey dropped she dropped a comment earlier on Lester, and yeah, she's going to mess him up big time, so. Pedro, hey old boy, how you doing? Yeah, that'd probably work, Doggy. I screenshotted all the emojis that she used to say what she was going to do to Lester, and I may just make a t-shirt out of it. You found one of those mugs on eBay cheap, Zach? Really? One of my mugs? Hey, Ozzy. Screw you. Ozzy, I'm starting to like your sense of humor. You don't want to breathe it in. Fucking secondhand smoke. Kiss my ass, Ozzy. Zach, $15 on eBay for a mug like this. Really? Send me the link, Zach, because I'll put them up for copyright strike. That's a copyright violation right there, because that's my design. Send me a link to it, Zach. Aussie guy, I know you are. I know you are. Like I said, I'm starting to like your sense of humor, Aussie guy. You're starting to wear on me. Kind of like a rash, you know? Can't get it to go away, so you just kind of get used to it. I think you're going to fit in just fine here, Aussie guy. I know you've been here for a while. You've been coming in for a while on my chat, and I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. And I'm starting to enjoy your company. You picture Australians looking like the singer from Men at Work? Yeah. Don't say sorry. Yeah, I told someone yesterday not to say bye. Australians pronounce beer as bear. I like the Australian accent. I wish we could hear Aussie guy. It's evening there for you, so good evening. Well, it's morning here. It's 9:36 a.m. for me, so where are you? Chinar? You do pronounce it bear? RWJ, are you in Australia as well? Oh, you do not pronounce it bear. Bah. You are in India. Okay. Shaneo, you're Australian. You like the American accent. You got your tub fixed, Lester. Good, good. Oh, you're in Melbourne. Okay. We got a bunch of Aussies in here today. It seems to be up on my leaderboard for countries that I'm reaching. Oh, and Doggy, you asked about the other day when I had all those views. You asked about the demographics. They don't show you the demographics for a couple of days. It will probably pop up tonight. Um, as far as the age and gender and age and all that, that'll probably show tomorrow morning on my stats. So um, the only thing it showed was where the views came from. So they say water instead of water. Yeah, I have a friend who's from Nigeria, and I make fun of how he says water. Australians are really entertained by America right now. Might not be for a good reason, but I am originally, yes, I was born and raised here in the United States of America. Born in the same town that the Wright brothers were born in. So you pronounce it as Wooter? Yeah, but you don't pronounce ours are you like Boston that way? Do you say Pak the Ka? Anonymous? The list is way too long. I could do a whole YouTube channel on regrets. So, Callie, you're from Afghanistan. Yeah, you're close. California, Stan, is where you're from. It is, yeah, probably, yeah, I don't know. Aussie guy, what time is it over there for you right now? Or some of you Aussies in here, what time is it over there? You've been using YouTube for 26 years? Wow. Yeah, Cali, you're from Cali, Stan. Absolutely. 11:39 p.m. Okay. So you guys are, wow, more than 12 hours different from me. 9:40 here a.m. So do the toilets really flow backwards when you flush? Monday night. Okay. It's Monday morning, 9:40 here for me. Monday morning. There you go. Mike's got an important question from an American. Do the toilets really flow backwards when you flush them? Ours flow clockwise, right? Yeah, exactly, Callie. The moon is upside down in Australia. They do? Absolutely. You're right, Mountaintop. You're right. I mean, if I could go back and change some things, I might, but then again, might not. So, it does make sense. Yeah, I mean, you can't live with regrets constantly in your mind. Oh, I should have done this, I should have done that 20 years ago, and blah blah blah. Because yeah, you're never gonna see the future. My biggest regret is not finding Ingve gummies sooner because your legato is Lenato with dry Ingve gummies. And you see now, since it's upside down, you see the woman on the moon in Australia. The mistakes forced you to adapt and build the character you are today. Absolutely. No regrets. None whatsoever. Not a single one, Paul. No regrets at all. That was a good movie, but there's one scene in that movie in particular that's the greatest, a good scene for a regular movie. So, no, Chinar, I would not. Unless you were threatening me. No. That's kind of a silly question. Man on the Moon upside down for Ozland. Jen in her underwear. What? I have been to California. Been in the Los Angeles area. That's the only place I've been in California. I was 15 years old when I was there, so. If you knew what you'd lose, if you knew you'd lose what you have now, would you change your past? Yeah, I don't know. Jennar, nothing to be scared of here. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. Now, duh, I just said it, Mike. I just said it, Mike. See yeah, yeah, if I did change some things, knowing whether if I go back and change some things, and yeah. LA was definitely different in the 70s. Your new video's out now, Daddy Pig? All right. 76 likes. Wow. My eye's messing up. Something. This eye is all blurry right now. Like there's a film over my eye or something. Probably my cataracts. Not cataracts. You came up with a new way of saying it, huh, Mike? Good thing you can't see my leg because they may already be doing it. 77, you just pushed like? Well, thank you, Shane. I appreciate that. Yes, I still drive. Of course I do. I'm planning on taking some road trips this summer. And probably by next summer, that's probably all I'm going to be doing is traveling. So I hope. Mike's smashing cherries. Actually had a yesterday when I went to Cookout, I had a cherry soda. It was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. I forget what the name. It was Cheery something, and it was actually pretty good. I know that's your favorite line, Mike. Lester. Callie, yeah, I definitely. I plan on building a teardrop camper, and I'm going to put a lot of work into the Jeep that I drive right now, more than likely, and I plan on towing that teardrop camper all across the U.S. So. I've been to 34 of the 50 states. I plan on traveling to 15 of the 16 I have not been to, but I can't drive my Jeep to Hawaii, so. Definitely got the double shots, yes. Most good whiskey drinks have 2 shots in them. Lester, there's lots of trash in my front yard. I did not pick any of it up, but there's a bunch of trash in my front yard. I'm going to take my little pickup stick thing and go out there and probably pick a bunch of it up later on today. Bunch of little stuff. People have been throwing like cigar wrappers and stuff like that out in my front yard. There's room for more. We had 10 shots and a doobie. You slept like a baby. I'll bet you did. I'd be passed out still. Can I get 3 more likes? You're 22 and you still can't drive? I started driving. Well, I started driving before I was 16, but as soon as I was eligible to get my driver's license, I got my driver's license. It took me a little while because you had to take driver's education. I think you still do. But, yeah, it took me a little while, but yeah, Amos, exactly. Yeah, that definitely, that would mess me up. That would do everything that Rainey had in those emojis earlier. I don't know. People are throwing them out in my front yard over by the woods over there, so. You're 55, drinking makes you sick as a dog these days. You're 50 and you don't drive? You don't drive, Lester? I didn't know that. There's other stuff. That's the thing I noticed the most with about 3 different cigar wrappers. It's like, they turn off that busy road out there. Well, not that busy, but they turn off the bigger road out there and they come down there and there's nothing but woods on the side of the road, so they just toss their stuff out. Mike's be 56 in a couple months, and yeah, he does not have a hangover gene. Your parents don't let you drive? Yeah, probably blunts, more than likely. I remember the house next door when a few years ago that someone bought that house and they were fixing it up and they had a bunch of contractors over there, and I remember a guy leaving one day, pulled out of the driveway, started driving up there, and I was just standing at the end of the carport and I watched him, and he took a bag with his like lunch leftovers in it and just threw it out there in the woods. I screamed at him and he didn't hear me, but when he came back, because he was going like up to Lowe's or whatever, he came back. I said, dude, you need to go pick that shit up. I was not happy with him at all. The guys that were still over there, they heard me yelling at him, so. Oh, I need more cigarettes. You get a hangover for 2 days now after 8 beers. Still got your permit since you were 15, huh? I don't drink to the point where I can get, goodness, I don't drink to the point where I can get a hangover. I drink a little bit and then I slow down, and if the party's still going, I'll drink a little bit more. So your dad's a gangster. I'm all right. I'm all right. I used to, long time ago, I smoked weed. It's been very, very long time ago. So, he's pretty smooth. That's cool, doggy. That's cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and get off here. We just hit 80 likes. I'm a joker. I'm a smoker. I'm a midnight toker. Yeah, Lester, you need to go out and pick up the stuff in your yard from the yard sale. Animals Tech, yes. Coffee. Paul, we'll see you later. I know I saw all your you posted a bunch of new artwork yesterday. I saw all that. Thank you for posting all that stuff, Paul. That's really cool that you're doing that. I really love all your artwork. Everybody go check out Paul's channel. He's got a lot of different artwork he's been posting there. So you should not eat McDonald's. I drink while playing guitar, 6-pack. When the 6-pack is done, my practice ends, usually 3 hours. All right, Amos. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here. 81 likes. You guys are amazing to me. Love y'all, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back in about 21 and a half hours or so, and we'll do this all over again. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. See ya.